parent that we were going to start you at forward. Your dad was videotaping the game and said, we're going to play her forward for as long as it takes. And it took like a minute and a half. And then you scored your second time like a minute and a half later. And if you watch those, we watched those on replay. They were beautiful goals. A bad angle, hit way high up in, and you assisted on the goal.
It went in front of the goalie, on the post, and then into the goal.
It was a great, they're both great shots. But I will say, as important as it is to score goals, it's also equally important to stop the other teams from scoring. And rarely did other teams score when you were playing defense. And the team would not have had its record in indoor soccer if you had not been back there. Maddie knows it, Tori knows that, all the goalkeepers. So you had a fabulous season, Julia. Miss Purdy. You know, you only played 2 seasons with this fine team, but can I tell you something? For the entire year, you still tied for 3rd in the most goals scored by the Sounders. You scored 4 goals in the Winter 2 season, but 10 goals in the Winter 1 season. So you tied for 3rd with 14 goals scored, tying Sierra and Marie for 3rd highest on the team. And you know what I like watching, Gabby? I'll go back. Sierra's not going to talk about the Field Dolphins, but I remember your goal against the Field Dolphins, our last goal, and how in the second half of the game you have a tremendous ability to dribble. Yeah. Keep control of the ball, and you just get going. You motor around. When the other team gets tired, that's a tremendous advantage for us, and it's going to serve you very well when you continue playing soccer. You've been a great addition to the Sounders, and Gabby. Now, actually, next to each other are the 2 primary goalies we've had in indoor soccer. There were a lot of goalies on this team. I think we had 7 or 8 goalies at different times, but the 2 that played the most were these 2. And I'll say about both of you, you guys, you know what, you're aggressive goalies. And if you watch other people play soccer, the thing that can get you in trouble in goal is if the goalie just stands on the goal line. Our goalies don't stand on the goal line. They go on the attack, and sometimes they go on the attack even more than I like. Out they go, but they play to win. And the thing I remember most about your year, Tori, was in the CYO season. When you had a game, we were playing, I can't remember what team it was, we were playing at St. Bernadette's, and you absolutely dominated the game on defense. You won by a lot, but there was a time when we weren't doing very well, and she did. But you also scored a lot of goals. You scored 10 goals across the year, and one of the most memorable goals of the Winter 2 season to me was the last goal we scored against the Bumblebees. You have the ability to put the ball in the top corner, something Bailey did quite often. But I remember that goal. You kicked it high and into the top corner, and all of a sudden they started worrying again about how we were going to do it. Tori, you had a great soccer season. I hope you will keep. Madison, our other goalkeeper, one of the things that stands out to me watching you is you're fearless. You're not only fearless in coming out, but you're unflappable when the other team scores. And anyone who plays goalie or defense realizes the other team is going to score. Right? We scored 191 goals. The other team only scored 60, but that still means 60 times the ball got by us. And you have to get your composure back, play again, play hard, and play your best. And Maddie, you did that wonderfully well. You also, some people may not remember, we actually had 3 different girls lead the team in assists different parts of the season. In the Winter 2 season, it was Jacqueline.
And the Winter 1 was me.
In Winter 1, it was you. In the CYO season, it was Maddie. You didn't play, a bit like Julia, you didn't play in offense as much in the Winter 2 season, but you did score. You scored a nice right footer with the outside of your foot. But you and a few others in this team have huge value in defense. This team against a lot of people a year older.
Half of my goals was my left foot.
Did you really? Hey, we'll get to you in a minute. But we only gave up 2.4 goals a game, less than 3 goals a game playing indoor soccer. That is a great record, and our defenders and goalies really deserve the credit for that.
But then I the Bumblebees got 6 goals.
They got 6 goals. You know, they were the only team that ever got a lot of goals in a short period of time against us. And think how many times we did that to the other team. Like 15 or 9. Jacqueline.
Who was the goalie? Who got the most goals this season?
The most goals for the whole year was you. For the season, it was Bailey. Marie. And I was thinking of my favorite plays for the whole year, because I asked you guys your favorite plays, and I was thinking one of my favorite plays of the whole season was in the Birchie game. First indoor game, and I think it was 2-2 or it was 2-1, and the ball got fired in the fence. One of our midfielders came all the way back, to make the play.
I remember
We had
that.
a number of midfielders who do that. Bailey would do that well. Marie would do that well. Where's Sophia? There, she's got particularly good late in the year. But Marie, you can play all over the field. You're good with the left foot. You're good with the right foot. You, as I mentioned earlier, scored 14 goals across the entire year, 4 in the Winter 2 season, and you are a tremendous asset to the team. You're also one of the players who's in most shape on the team that could play well in the second half. You're another one. Play well in the second half as well as in the first half, and it's great to have you as a sounder.
Almost every game in midfield, almost the whole time.
Sophia's our newest member. Now, I wanted to actually ask you, because at the start of the season, I think your favorite position was forward. Is your favorite position still forward, or is it midfield now? Yeah, because you could see that as the season develops. You actually, it's hard to join a team that's this good, with a lot of good players, and particularly when you're used to being the star in your team. But the team got better. Well, it got better when Gabby joined. It got better when Molly joined. It got better when Sophia joined. What I saw as the season went on is you got better and better, not just as a player, but in how you played with other good players at midfield, at forward. But I thought the last game might have even been your best game of the year. You not only, I think you scored twice, and you assisted on a goal. That even wasn't what I noticed. You passed the ball beautifully. And I remember the first time I put her in defense, early in the season, she was like, I don't play defense. We had quite, it's hard to coach this team. Quite a few people, I don't do that. I don't play there. No, you're going to play there. Well, in this last game,